The recreational use of marijuana has been legal in Massachusetts for nearly 5 years now. Since voters approved the change in 2016, the state has birthed an industry, approving nearly 900 license applications, retailers, cultivators, testing labs, and others.
Building something from nothing while also regulating an industry from its inception, those two challenges in and of themselves are massive.
Sean Collins is executive director of the Massachusetts Cannabis Control Commission, headquartered inside Worcester's Union Station.
I think that a lot of folks' worst fears have not come true. We have a safe industry with a focus of public safety and public health. It's one of the safest and most tightly regulated industries probably in the country.
This is probably the most tested product that we have for sale in the entire state.
Mike Kahn is the CEO of MCR Labs in Framingham, one of 4 independent labs licensed by the state to test cannabis.
If you bought some Advil at the drugstore, you know that those tablets are 200 milligrams, right? Same idea here. We want to show our clients exactly how potent their cannabis products are so that they can properly label them.
In addition to the potency profile, each cannabis sample is screened for a number of contaminants, including pesticides, residual solvents, and heavy metals.
If there's any lead in there, we want to make sure that we get it out. And to do that, we actually wind up microwaving it in really hot, really strong acid.
MCR tests hundreds of samples a day from cultivators, retailers, manufacturers, and even home growers.
We have a very rigorous process to make sure that we're accurate.
The business is growing steadily and now employs about 150 people.
We've doubled in size pretty much every year, more or less, from 2013 up until today.
And Kahn considers the work they do here critical to the success of the recreational marijuana industry.
This is how we differentiate the regulated market from the unregulated market. This is how we can ensure confidence in the product.
In addition to quality control and safety, the CCC is confident in its transparency.
The things that we are proud of are certainly our open data strategy around publishing as much information as possible so both other states as well as folks that may want to get into this industry have access to information.
The CCC also launched economic empowerment and social equity programs aimed at enabling participation in the industry by people disproportionately harmed by marijuana prohibition and enforcement.
We're trying to give everybody that's interested in entering this space the tools they need to succeed, the ability to understand the marketplace.
However, of the nearly 900 license applications approved by the CCC, just 16% are participants in those programs.
Is that enough? Is that where you want to be, or do you want to see a more robust number there?
Absolutely not. I think it's something that remains a priority. I often tell folks if grades were due today, we'd be incomplete or certainly, depending on their standards, not passing. We have a lot of work to do on equity still, and we intend to do that. And I hope that folks realize that that commitment is sincere on our part.
In June, the CCC launched a 3rd round of the Social Equity Program, offering technical assistance, waived fees, and expedited license application review to those who qualify.
So 5 years have gone by. You said it's been a journey, a lot of different offices, a lot of things have happened. Curious where you see the commission, the state of the industry really in Massachusetts 5 years down the road.
I hope it's a commodity. I hope it's just like your corner store. I hope it folds into the fabric of the community. I think it largely has.
And as mentioned, the CCC launched the 3rd round of the Social Equity Program this year, and the application process will start at the end of the month.
You know, recreational marijuana retailers had to close at the beginning of the pandemic, and that was tough on them, obviously, but the CCC is proud to say that not one of them had to permanently close. During the time they were closed, though, 30,000 new people registered for medical marijuana use, so the demand clearly is out there.
It is there. Food delivery, wine delivery, and soon cannabis right to your door.